guys, it's Mandy. I'm here with another Do It At Your Desk workout, and today we're going to change things up a little bit. So we're going to do some stretching, but we are going to be adding in a new prompt. We're going to add a resistance band in. So this is going to allow us to help to open up our shoulders a little bit more and maybe incorporate a little bit of leg work. So when you're using a resistance band, what's important to know is that the closer that you have your hands together with the grip, the more challenging it's going to be. The further away your hands are, the easier it's going to get. So finding that sweet spot of where it's going to be challenging for you, but not to the point where you're going to be hurting or injuring yourself. This is one of my favorite at-home pieces of equipment to have. Super cheap, inexpensive, and it's a great way to help to promote muscle strength, even if you happen to be sitting at your desk in your workday. So let's keep it nice and simple to start off here. Opening up the shoulders, especially if you're working and sitting at that desk, working on that laptop, that can be a lot of stress on those shoulders. So let's open them up. Take your bands, and I like to say maybe bring it about the distance of your legs. So bring your feet a little bit wider than the hips distance, bring your arms down in front of you, and just raise it on up here. And I just want your work to just take a nice big stretch. See how far you can go with that band, and then bring it on together here. And the more kind of slow and controlled you can do with this, the more your muscles are going to get a little bit more work. Sometimes if we do these exercises too quickly, we don't let our muscles have an opportunity to really get in on the action. So take it just nice and slow, opening it on up. The next time you open up to as far as you can, just stay there and hold. And then maybe even just take a little pulse and notice how that feels. Think about hugging those shoulder blades together and just working to really open up that chest. Tuck your core in too. So if you're noticing that your hips are popping out, try to pull that navel back into the spine. And then come on back together and bring it on down, take a little breather. For this next one, you might want to take the hands just a little bit wider. Again, another nice shoulder opener here. And you're just going to work to take that band and we're going to bring it up. And then as much as you can, bring it behind you and then bring it back in front. So again, you might want to be careful with the hands. Don't keep them too close together. I'm not asking anyone to do any crazy circus tricks. I just want to work to open up the shoulders here. Again, just forward and back. Good, take a nice couple of breaths here, and then take an inhale, reach it on up, again, nice big stretch, bring it on back, and then maybe while you're here, take a couple of twists. This can feel really, really nice. All right, and then keep the hands behind you. What you're gonna do, I'm just gonna turn to the side for a sec, is flip your grip on your band. So now my hands are gonna be facing away from me, my palms are facing away from me. Still keep a little bit of a wide stance in your feet, and then we're gonna take a nice forward fold over. As I fold over, I'm gonna work to stretch my arms up and over, and I'm working to stretch my band away and open and nice and wide here. And then maybe bring the hands together. And then again, stretch it out and back. So again, just working here, opening up those shoulders. Good. And then let's stay with that grip nice and wide and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slowly roll it on up. Come on up. Notice how those shoulders feel. Take your hands up above you now. And again, finding that nice wide opening. And again, just nice and simple, just stretch and together, stretch and together, stretch and together. Good. And then hold and stretch it as far as you can. Take a nice lean over to one side here, making sure that you're not twisting the chest up. So imagine you're between 2 panes of glass. And then again, maybe even bring those shoulders a little bit behind you, again, helping to open that front chest. And then bring it on back to center. Take the arms up right above you. And then let's take it nice and wide as far as we can. Take it over to the opposite side. And again, think about bringing those hands behind you a little bit. Again, just stretching that chest open. And come on back to center here. Bring the arms on down. Give it a little shake. All right, next we're gonna do something that's called bow and arrow. So again, taking your hands as close together as you'd like here to the point where it feels good and challenging, but not to the point where it might hurt. And you can even take your feet so that one foot's in front of the other. And I'm gonna hold my band in front of me, and I'm just gonna pull my one elbow back. So think of it like pulling a bow and arrow. As I pull, I'm gonna take a little turn with my chest, so my shoulders are turning to face you guys. Yep. And then let's flip it to the other side. And again, just flipping up and pulling it back and twist. So get a little core action here as I'm working to pull that band back. Nice. All right, let's get one more of those guys in. All right, good. We're gonna do one more of those, raise up and open, but we're gonna add a lunge into it. So take a nice big breath, reach one foot forward. As I step down from my lunge, as I bring my back knee down, I'm gonna open up my arms as wide as I can, and then step together, bring my band down. And then opposite leg, step forward, stretch it on out, and in. Step forward, stretch, and in, and one more time. Forward, stretch, and in. All right, this next time we're gonna stay and hold, so bring that back knee all the way down to the ground. Open up the arms as far and wide as you can. And then again, let's take a nice little dip over to the side here. And again, working to bring that band behind you. Open on up, open the shoulders, open the chest. Excellent. Bring it back to center. Take a nice big breath in. Let's step those feet together. There we go. And then opposite side. Come on out. Drop that back knee. Nice and open. Take a little stretch. Look it on up. Maybe you can open up those shoulders. Come on up and in. Awesome. All right, one last thing, just because I love this exercise. One more time, we're going to take the hands behind you, palms are going to face away, take the feet nice and wide. Again, head's going to hang down, reaching on up, just pull those arms away, and back in. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's shoulder opening stretch. I'm going to be incorporating this guy into a lot of my upcoming do it at your desk videos because I love it and I want to teach people how to use more resistance bands in their day to help them get moving, get stretching, and build up a little muscle at the same time. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.